Hello, I'm Anne-Laure. I'm a writer, an entrepreneur, and a PhD candidate. I am the founder of NessLabs, which is a platform helping people being more productive without sacrificing their mental health. I always enjoyed being creative as a child, and as I grew up, I noticed that the more space I created for being creative, the more interesting things I could bring into the world. To me, productivity is the other side of that coin. By being productive, I'm making sure that I have the space to create. I grew up in a half French, half Algerian family, very noisy. We always had visitors, kids running around. So I had to learn pretty early how to stay focused and avoid distractions. And I've become pretty quickly quite good at staying in my own world, working on my own stuff, and blocking out any noise or anything like that, just so I could make whatever I wanted to make happen. I used to work at Google, and I left my job there to start a startup, which didn't work out. So I didn't know where to take my career next. I was a little bit lost, and I decided to go back to the drawing board. And I asked myself, what is something that I would love to keep on learning about, even if I was not paid any money for it? And the answer was the brain. I've always been fascinated with how the brain works, how the mind works, and how we can make the most of it. So I decided to go back to school at the ripe age of 28 and to study for my master's in neuroscience. Well, I was at Google. I was on the marketing team working on digital health products. That included Google Fit, which is the equivalent of Apple Health, but for Google, and also all of the Wear OS watches. So I was creating programs to encourage people to be healthier, move more, and eat better. The startup I worked on was in the nutrition space. Both my mom and my grandma had diabetes, and this is something I really wanted to work on, help them manage the diabetes better without it feeling like it was taking over their whole life. And it didn't work out because, same as I think it's 80% of startups, we broke up with my co-founder, classic story. I try to think of NessLabs as a mindful productivity school. So we have different offers depending on the ways that people want to learn and what kind of needs they have. We have the website, which has hundreds of articles about mindful productivity, creativity, how to learn better. And we try to always offer evidence-based strategies that people can apply. We also have a weekly newsletter where we share our content every week for people who want to stay up to date. And we have a private community with more than 2,000 members where people can discuss that content, share their strategies, and learn together. I think the aspect I'm the most proud of when it comes to the NessLabs community is how safe it feels for everyone who has joined. We have a program where anyone can give a talk about any topic that they're interested in. And for many NessLabs members, this talk that they gave was the very first one ever that they gave. And lots of them actually went on to giving more talks, creating webinars, launching their online courses. So the fact that the NessLabs community was this jumping board for them, to give them this confidence to start creating something new and put it into the world is something I'm really proud of. I love writing because I don't need any expensive tools. I don't need to be in a specific space or place. I don't need to rent a studio or anything like that. I can just open my laptop and start typing. And even if my laptop doesn't have any battery, technically I can just take a piece of paper, a notebook, and start writing as well. So to me, this is the mode of creation that has the lowest barrier to entry. And I have found that for lots of people, they start with writing because it's the one that has the lowest barrier to entry, but then they want to create using different modes of creation. Lots of people then start doing podcasts and videos. But for people who've never really created anything, whether on the internet or offline, writing is an amazing way to get started. And this is why I love it so much.